Vislam. Long ago, in the age of empires and wandering prophets, there lived a boy named Muhammad. From an early age, he was said to possess a strange charm, a smile that disarmed foes, a voice that stirred hearts, and eyes that seemed to pierce the soul. But many whispered that this gift did not come from heaven. One day, Muhammad was taken in by a wandering mage, a master of hidden arts. This mage had sworn in secret to undo the faith of Christendom and scatter, batter, and splatter the children of God. To aid him in this dark work, he was joined by his wife, a sorceress who claimed to channel spirits of the abyss. The mage taught Muhammad spells of enchantment and hypnotism, sharpening his natural charisma into a weapon. The sorceress opened her chamber to summon a demon, who spoke through her with a voice of something in the shadows. Together, the mage, the sorceress, Muhammad, and the demon devised a plan. They would craft a new scripture, one given to them by an angel they must summon, and they would craft a book of conquest. They sat together by torchlight, a Bible on the table, surrounded by apocryphal scrolls, Gnostic Gospels, Zoran rites, and occult tomes and the Kabbalah. Piece by piece, they wove fragments of truth with strands of falsehood. The demon's words, the sorceress's visions, the mage's wisdom, and Muhammad's honeyed tongue combined to form a book of power. This was the birth of the creed called the Words of the New Prophet. Not long after, the mage perished, some say consumed by the very demon he had conjured. But Muhammad, now an adept sorcerer himself, adopted the title prophet. Now fully trained, took the sorceress as his bride and claimed her visions as proof of his divine calling. With her beside him, he channeled a so-called angel who, together with his wife and her demon, they crafted and raised the banner of the Qur'ania, the book of the god Vala. Before his followers he swore, "We shall make war on Jew and Christian and pagan alike, until all tongues confess Vala is the one true God." And so he marched forth as a conqueror, wielding not only sword and fire, but also the seduction of false promises and the terror of curses. The terror of extremism. In time, the Prophet Muhammad's followers spread across lands, proclaiming the Qur'ania and Vala as the sole truth, though it was born of demon, mage, and sorceress alike. This was a largely believed story of the false prophet Muhammad. I put this in here to show you the truth, brethren. Vislam was created by demons and sorceresses, and the so-called prophet was a warlord, child-abusing, sadistic, massacring monster. Never praise his name. Crusader 25.